Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Die for the Lich. This is a roguelike deck builder, dice builder. It's actually really fun and it has some really unique concepts. The developers at Makey asked me if I want to take a look for the channel. I took a look and I liked it, so we're looking at it here. If you want to try this out, there is a demo out as of the time of this recording. I will have a link to the Steam page for that, as if you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Now, jumping in. This is like the fourth time I've tried to record this. This game hates being recorded. I'm going to jump right in. There is another character. He has some interesting traits. They revolve around Bones. We're going to use the basic guy here. All right, so Bones. Hey, look, Bones. Bones normally subtract 1 from your counter, and you'll understand that in a moment. And so it's really interesting that the other guy has one of his things makes them count as a positive. I'm going to take this time. Ones with the chain around it means you get as many as are there. So we would technically get all 3 of these. Actually, let's do that. The gold die is super nice, but I'm going to be avoiding the elite battles. I've almost all of the recordings I've attempted so far have had elite battles where they just knocked me impossibly down. And I was unable to come back from it. All right, so we got 3. He's doing 1. We'll take that. That's not bad. Let's get this out here so we can get over here. All right, I'm willing to throw another one down here. It's not a crit. A crit would be equaling this number, but we'll do like 3 points of damage, so that'll work. So as you go, you have trinkets and things like that show up in there and different ways to manipulate the value that you're doing. And I enjoyed it because of that. I will say, we're going to go ahead and I'll probably... We only have 2. See, here's where you start getting into the mathematics of it. The probability, we were 25% chance of hitting a 1. We potentially have a 75% chance of being able to build a 1 because these both take 1 off. But we could also go over where we would crash. And I'm going to go ahead and do that so that we don't crash. What happens when you crash out is you just lose whatever it was that you were trying to do. The fun part on this is when you do get crits, you can actually use some of your other items in there sometimes. So we're going to do that, and that's going to get us set up so that next turn, we'll take 1 point of damage. We'll take him out instantly next turn. All right, so let's go ahead. In fact, I could just do it this way because it's a guaranteed 3 slap. We're good. Yeah, what I like is that combination. Plus, there's a lot of creative there's a lot of cheater dice, basically. Like, okay, so here's a gambler's device. Red chip or a black chip, and I haven't tried that one before. Coins are actually used at the vendor. You get to get them up here, but you also have them appear in your die bag at that point, and they add 1 to the counter. So there's a bunch of things going on that make this more than just... roll die, do damage. All right, so let's go with this first. Get you out there. That was about as far away from what I want as you could get without actually going over the number. All right, let's go ahead and roll this 6. I'm not brave enough to roll either of these 8s on that D6 yet. Next turn, maybe. The D8s don't really help us at the moment because none of our stuff costs more than that. So I'll take that too, because that's going to be more than enough. I'm going to throw this D8. We'll see. Okay, it's a 3. We can actually do this. That'll get us a little bit of a nuke. Yeah, the 8s are... Because neither of our items cost enough, the 8s are a little dangerous for us. All right, 2. He's doing 2. I think that will work. I like to get the crits, but if we can just get through... That's what I kind of have to focus on. I was trying to be one of the games that didn't work for the video. I was just trying to be too like, oh, let me calculate this out to the exact point. All right, there we go. We'll take the coins on that one too, because those are going to help us. Eventually, we're going to get here, and when we get here, we're going to spend a bunch of those coins. All right, so she draws when hurt. All right, she's gonna do 2. Let's get her. That'll work. That'll do. My thing is I don't really like. Okay, there's a beautiful. Let's get that other 4 in there too then. Yeah, that'll work. All right. That was a healthy chunk. And we got an 8 back. All right. First time I played, I actually blazed all the way to the final boss, and I didn't even like use the shield once. I just gotten so incredibly lucky. It was like, I was literally laughing when I looked at it. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add 3, and then we're gonna subtract 1. And that'll get us all that we need over there. We are rolling danger dice, though, so let's roll you. Hey! This time it worked perfectly. Oh, I have dealt 10,000 damage. All right. Now, there are some other items. We'll get more items as we go, and some of these will get replaced. And there's some really cool items. Okay, let's see if we can't just doink him out of existence instantaneously. Yeah, that'll work. Right there. We just need to make 4. Yeah, I was doing a little too much of that, and I was like, oh, we're here, like, oh, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus. And then I realized, like, oh, I've been, like, sitting at this menu for, like, 10 minutes, haven't I? All right, we're taking these coins again, because we are going for spending spree. Let's see. A 5 can roll 1d8 from our tray, or draws 1. So you know what? I'm going to go with that 5 right over here for the moment. We might change it out, though. If I can get something that costs 8. 13, but it's cursed. Not sure I want that. That one's not too bad. All right, let's see. Okay, so I think what we do here is, I think we're going to buy that. I think we're going to buy this. I'm tempted to buy this because it will create more bones for us. And bones really do allow us to manipulate the board. All right, so we spent most of our money. You can trade health for that, but we're going to go here, then here, and we're going to merge some dice. We got a 5 here. Great. Okay, now we're going to replace this shield. Although, technically getting a crit on this gives us 6, but getting a crit on this lets us use it again. So, in the same turn. So we kind of want something that does that. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, since we have all these 8s, I'm going to take one of these 8s. And then I'm going to combine it with... No. Let's see. We're going to take this 6 and we will combine it with this 8. Okay. And that should give me a 6... Yeah, there we go. And that actually adjusted it down to where we don't have as many 8s in this. Since we can't use it, we have to build up a bunch of bones to sort of get rid of it if we do it that way. Oh man, I had a fight with one of these earlier and it just took me forever. And they just brutally destroyed me. All right. Actually, let's go like this since he's going to do 4 damage. Let's try and get our 4 here. All right, we can get a 4 right like that. That'll get us... And then if we need, we could use it. If we needed to, we'd be able to use it again because we got the crit. But it also resets on other crits. So if we got a crit with either of these weapons, that would also work. So that's maybe not optimal. Well, let's at least do 2 points of damage. What is this? 1 sec, like take 1 damage if die rolls higher than 4. Oh, that's rude. Yeah, these guys are kind of hard. We just took some damage too, just for that. Do we push our luck? We have enough to make it happen. We're going to take damage either way. I think we push our luck. There we go. Take that guy out. We can actually take a shot for this again, just to make sure that we get enough coverage. So that works. It'll keep us alive. Some of these fights get really difficult to get out of without like losing a bunch of life. All right, okay. Let's go with this. 2, 4. I do a 1 and 4 is not a good enough chance, and we still have the shuffle. So 3 and 4, but we can mitigate that down to that. It's a little overkill on that guy. Probably not my best idea. He's going to debuff us, so we can actually just hold on to all these dice. Or he's buffing, yeah, because he's putting that thing back on. Where I'm taking a bunch of damage for rolling. Let's go with you. Okay, that's a 3. Okay. Feasibly, we can do that. There we go. Toss a bone. He's going to do 4. So we're going to want that. That's 2. We can't remove those, so I think we'll use the coin, and we'll do that because at least we won't take too much damage. All right, I'm going to take the chance on this guy. Okay, take the chance on this guy. I don't think we take the other chance because 2 points is not... Okay, so we're just going to take 1 point. That's not too bad. The RNG in this game is fairly strong. I will say that. Okay, let's get you out here. A 2 will work. Okay. I don't want to throw that other D8 out there, but I will throw this D6 out there. Beautiful, beautiful. Technically, that was very, very dangerous. But... Okay, so we got to go to 5, so we can just do that. And that should take him out. Okay, that gets us out of this fight with a good amount of life, too. I was a little worried. Yeah, normally I like... The couple times I've tried to record it, it would spin out right about here or one junction up. Hold on one second. All right. See, these cards, that's kind of what the other guy has. Oh, you can reroll 1s. That's good. Ghost D4 evaporates. Create a ghost when you hurt an enemy. That's actually not a bad idea. I've actually... And we'll take that. That's going to get us a lot of stuff. Okay. Ooh, perfect. We'll take that. That's beautiful. Guaranteed dice? Oh, man. I took these cursed offerings one time, and man, it hurt me so bad. It did just... I just got crushed by it. Okay. We have 3. Part of me wants to dice fusion away one of those other 8s. And I think we will. So what we'll do is take this 6 and then dice fusion it with this. And that leaves us with just 1 8. So that should actually help balance out the one, because we were getting a few turns there where we were getting like, we didn't have a lot of very risky dice. Okay, so we need to block 4 here. All right, we can definitely do that. You're going to be a... Well, that's not great. It's not optimal. But if we can crit with one of the other things, then... Which we can. We should be able to crit with one of these things. Okay, let's go ahead and do the 8. Okay, that just... I'm going to take it. Okay, I don't know what you do, but I'm going to take you. Okay. Hey, you gave me 2 bones. Okay. I'm going to take her. She's definitely on that list. Okay. Let's go ahead and use him. A 4. Alright, we'll go here. Hey, that was super lucky. Oh, it didn't count that time. I wonder what I did on my other game. Interesting. So, I had a shield earlier that did, even when I critted on the weapon. That guy's gotta... He's gonna make our damage values go down by a lot. Okay, I've got you. Take you out right here. I've got you, and I need to roll a 2. Okay, so if I roll 1 ghost D4, and then minus that That'll get me the 2 that I need for there. We can smack her. And then we have, so many D4s. Let's do that. There we go. Get that. Make sure we don't take any damage. We're still going to take a little bit of damage. Maybe, maybe not. 2 is enough to get us past the threshold for not taking damage, so that works perfectly. There is a lot of thinking to this game, and I kind of like that. You have to sit there and plan out your turns. Like, he's going to hit real hard this turn, so we need this to crit. How's the best way to do that? So in this case, let's go ahead and do that. That's a 1. Let's go ahead and do that. That's 2. That's not feeling great for us. Let's go more and more ghost die. Failed the roll, but we didn't fail the roll. Now we can do this. Now we can cheat. All right, let's get this. Let's get this guy, because he's probably not going to. Okay, so there's your 4. There you go. Take you. And we're going to take you. All right, let's get this 6 out here. Get this 4. We're at 4 now. 5. Oh, okay. So let's use this. This, and this. Actually, oh, I wish I could take those out. We have to. I forgot that this one only had 17. Still. Difference between some damage and no damage. Okay, I have enough bones. There we go. We have more than enough bones to make sure that we can hit that number. Hey, no damage turn. Yeah. Now he's going to curse us, unless we can curse him harder. All right, I'm going to do 4. I have enough. I'll do that. Okay, I need to take out 2 bones. He's at 24. And we can use this 8. Let's use that 8. That's a nice chunky hit. All right, now we want to try and get 6 out of this. We could just go here. And that will work. Okay, let's get that in there. Let's get that ghost die in there. I think that, there we go, we're over. Whew. There's a lot of interesting thinking to be done, and I do like that. And the runs have been different, because even though you start with the same things every time, the other stuff that I've gotten has been different. Oh, another guaranteed purple. Yes, please. All right. Dice for health. I don't really want to get rid of any of those dice. So I guess we're going into the boss fight with a little bit under. All right. So we need to shield at least 2 or manage to eliminate one of these guys. So let's focus shielding first. Okay, so that's 2. What is that thing? Oh, every D4 rolled gives them attack power. Okay, I gotta watch out for that. All right. Okay, that means I'm gonna take a hit this turn, which is a bit of a bummer. No, let's go that one because it does higher damage if it rolls the 6. That's a 1. We'll take the hit and re-roll that. Oh, you are. Let's try that one more time. Is something's going on that's causing it to only roll 1s? I mean, sure, I guess I'll toss that out there. I don't know why it's only rolling 1s, though. Something happened that I'm not aware of, because it was very much trying. It seemed like it was trying to roll something else, but it couldn't. Like it was getting corrected back to a 1 each time. I'm super confused by this. All right, there's that D8 that I really don't want. All right, 6. Okay, I can put that in there. I can put that in there, and that means that I can take him out of the picture altogether. Okay, starts off at -4. That didn't really help us out too much. I'm going to throw this out there, even though it's not going to mean anything. Does that do damage to me if I do it at -4? Like, I don't... No, it's just like, nah, you can't even trigger this. But how do I trigger? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we can just end that turn because doing negative damage is not going to help us. That's so weird, though, that it just kept rolling ones, like, without even... It made a weird noise, too. That's why I was like, man, that seems to be something going on there. All right. 3. Yeah, I can do that. 4. Oh, I wish that would have been just 1 higher, because it would have just gotten rid of him. Oh, our luck has just been nothing. Like, everything is just... We've gotten nothing good out of this roll. Hopefully I can win this fight. You... Use this for... Remove him from existence. You... I need to get this shield uncursed. So... There we go. Having that shield cursed all the time is just... not helping. Okay, so we're only going to take 2. We still haven't even got into his hit points either. This is not going well because of that little bad run of dice there. We'll take the free hit for 60 for 6. But yeah, not even being into his life at this point. That's rough. I don't know how many turns we can afford to do that many defensive actions. That's why. Okay, he's going to buff this turn, which means we can go all out for damage. I would like you to go. That'll work. There we go. 14. That could work out. All right. Let's go with this. 6. Okay, it's going to take at least 1 4. So that'll give us an 8. Man, okay. I'm going to put this armor up, and the reason I'm going to put this armor up is because even if we fail this roll, which I'm not going to let happen, even if we were to fail that roll, I just need to clear some space in the die tray. Okay, so now, when hurt, every time one of these is going to get discarded. So that's going to happen pretty often. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and use that 4. It's 10. And we'll go ahead and use both of those trinkets to get us up to 12. There goes one of our things. He's going to do 11 this turn. Okay, so we need 2. I was going to say, potentially we're okay. Because we can get our crit number there. But we do have to get up to the point where he can't take us out this turn. Okay, I think that's gonna that'll work because that'll cover us for this turn, and that still leaves us with... Don't roll a 6, please. Okay. 50-50. I don't think we take the 50-50. I think we keep playing safe. And I think we might be able to make it. I mean, I do have to play super safe, but I think it's still possible. 2. Yeah, see, something... I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I mean, it could just be bad luck. That would not be an unusual thing for me. All right. Let's get this 4 in there. Let's get you in there so you can give me a couple bones. All right. And then we'll hit him with that. And I don't need you, but I do need you now. Okay, so we have plenty of bones to make that work. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. So whatever his curse is... Okay, so that's now cursed with a -4. Ooh, that's going to hurt us a lot. He's going to do 13. That did not help. That did not help either. Okay. We failed the roll, but if we take 2 bones, then we can crit that. Alright. I was really hoping you'd... Okay, there we go. We'll do it this way. There we go. We need... Okay. Ah, that is not what I wanted. Not at all what I wanted. Oh, and I threw that coin in by accident. It's so bad. Okay, now we have a 4 and a 6, and we got a weapon that does 5. So let's roll that. Hopefully it doesn't flame out. It failed. We got a -4, which means that we really can't do anything. What we do have is the ability to re-roll this one more time. Get that. Prevent any health loss. Play super duper safe. Okay. So we can guarantee 5 damage. Let's get this out here. Let's do that. And then I think we do... We can remove 1. So potentially... There we go, like that. We'll just get a 4. Okay, I'm just going to use it like that. And then he's shielding this turn. So if we can just do this, that will get us quite a bit. We will have to chisel our way through his shields after this, which is a bit of a bummer. But, oh man, this is coming down. Oh my god, I don't know if I have enough damage. We have to do 7. Okay, this is gonna be rough. This starts at -4 too. So even if we like get lucky in these ghost dice. Alright, let's try one more. Okay. We can subtract 2. Which we need to. Oh, that was my luck was just not great on that. Okay, that's 6, 7. Build down a 4 for 10. He's got 2. Yeah. Ooh, I really thought we were done. We were smoked on that one. Oh, that was perfect. Ah, hey, that's the whole demo right there. Ooh, I thought we were smoked so bad on that one. Oh, nice. We unlocked another dice. I do have it on my wish list. So this has been Die for the Lich. I had a lot of fun playing it. That's why I wanted to show it here. Again, there'll be a link to Steam page in the description. Demo's up as I speak. It does have a little harsh RNG sometimes, but it's pretty fun. If you enjoyed this video, I do hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, as always, have a great day.